This video here, ladies and gentlemen, is when Biden swore to the American people that they will not mess with Medicare and Social Security. Now, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, y'all remember this speech. He kept saying Donald Trump, if reelected, he was going to take your Medicare and your Social Security benefits from you. How many of y'all remember that? Now, the hypocrisy of the Biden-Harris administration, that they lied to the American people for the last 4 years. Everything they did that they said they wouldn't do, they did, ladies and gentlemen, if y'all paying attention to the real world. Now here it is, this crooked mouth motherfucker said he wouldn't touch. Here it is, this crooked mouth motherfucker said he wasn't going to touch people, Medicare and Social Security. Let me ask the American people, since this administration been in office, has your Medicare or Social Security benefits been touched? Any overpayments that they claim they paid you? Marriage that you didn't report? Other incomes you didn't report? How is it that the American people are suffering that's on Medicare and Social Security behind this administration that only been in there going on 4 years? But remember, his whole campaign was he wasn't going to touch Medicare and Social Security. And like I said, once again, American people, I ask y'all that's on Medicare and Social Security, have your benefits been touched? Marriage, living conditions, any decision they came up with to touch your Medicare and your Social Security benefits. This man been a liar, y'all. The whole 4 years he been in office. He's not here for the American people. He's here to take from the American people and give to the foreigners. As you can see, the aid that goes to Ukraine, the aid that goes to Israel, the aid that goes to Japan, the aid that goes to South Korea. He's not here for the American people, ladies and gentlemen. If y'all not waking up by now to see this, at this point, y'all just blind and y'all being led to y'all demise. Let's get into this video.
Some of my Republican friends want to take the economy hostage. I get it, unless I agree to their economic plans. All of you at home should know what those plans are. Instead of making the wealthy pay their fair share, some Republicans want Medicare and Social Security to sunset. I'm not saying it's a majority.
Y'all see the House when he said that? Because the House already know his plan on Medicare and Social Security benefits, on overpayments and cutting people. What they said, 52 billion in overpayments, but yet they can send Ukraine around the same amount of money every 3 months, but yet the American people suffer. Let's go, y'all.
Let me give you, anybody who doubts it, contact my office. I'll give you a copy of the proposal.
Look at her. She know. Kamala Harris even know that Joker was lying. They know their plan. Their plan was to get in there and shake up Medicare and Social Security by sending out overpayment letters to people. This administration screwed the American people, ladies and gentlemen. And like I said, this administration was not in it for the American people. Let's continue.
Congress doesn't vote. Well, I'm glad to see you. No,
You heard her say, liar, liar. They know what his plans is, y'all. He came in the game. Like I said, he was only 20 days in office when he started signing these crazy-ass bills. You see what I'm saying? The immigration bills to help foreigners, and he took from the American people. And you can go out and do a survey on the American people that's on Medicare and Social Security and ask them, have they received the overpayment letter? Let's go.
tell you, I enjoy conversion.
I know.
You know, it means if Congress doesn't keep the programs the way they are, they'd go away. Other Republicans say, I'm not saying it's a majority of you. I don't even think it's even a significant, but it's being proposed by individuals. I'm not politely not naming them, but it's being proposed by some of you.
Oh, you lying, fam.
Look,
you lying. It's your policies. How is you still playing this blame game shit and everybody can see it? The American people can see we're not blind. It's only the ones that's part of the go along, get it along gang that don't see it. But for those who woke, we see right through your foolishness. Let's go.
folks, the idea is that we're not going to be moved into being threatened to default on the debt if we don't respond. Folks, as we all apparently agree, Social Security and Medicare is off the books now, right? They're not to be stopped. All right.
Y'all heard that? Live and direct from his mouth. Now, with that being said, and I ask any Medicare or Social Security recipient, have your benefits been cut? Have your benefits been cut, ladies and gentlemen? This man is a liar, y'all. And the American people know it. Even the African American community said Joe Biden's a fucking liar. You see? Because a lot of people that it affected was the African American community. A lot of retirees, disability recipients. This administration screwed the American people for the last 4 years. And if anyone come to you, want you to vote for this administration again in 2024, tell them, y'all, you got the facts and the proof that for the last 4 years, this man put the American people last.
We got unanimity. Social Security and Medicare are a lifeline for millions of seniors. Americans have to pay into them from the very first paycheck they started. So tonight, let's all agree, and we apparently are, let's stand up for seniors. Stand up and show them. We will not cut Social Security. We will not cut Medicare. Those benefits belong to the American people. They earned it. And if anyone tries to cut Social Security, which apparently no one's going to do, and if anyone tries to cut Medicare, I'll stop them. I'll veto it. And look, I'm not going to allow.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, y'all heard it from the horse's mouth himself. He'll veto it. So what about the overpayments that you regrouping and using those funds to fund a war that Ukraine can't win, and Israel that's in a war with Hezbollah and Iran and the other foreign countries that's out there? This man just told a complete lie in the American people's face. And I say it once again to all you retirees, Medicare, Social Security beneficiaries. Have your benefits been cut behind this administration? And if they have been cut, you voted for it. You voted for your own demise. And that PTSD is running strong right now behind this administration. Anytime you get that letter from Social Security, PTSD start running rapid in your system behind this administration. How many people been so stressed out from the letters coming from Social Security that most people committed suicide, right? But yet these foreigners can cross the border and get thousands and hundreds of dollars off the American people's back. Make it make sense, ladies and gentlemen. The election is coming real soon, and it's time for a change. We got to build America back up. from the ground up. And with these cats here that's in office now, it's not going to happen. They taken from the American people, y'all.
Allow them to be taken away. Not today, not tomorrow, not ever. But apparently it's not going to be a problem. Next month, when I offer my fiscal plan, I ask my Republican friends to lay down their plan as well. I really mean it. Let's sit down together and discuss our mutual plans together. Let's do that. Let's all agree, and apparently we are. Let's stand up for seniors. Stand up and show them. We will not cut Social Security. We will not cut Medicare. Those benefits belong to the American people. They earned it. And if anyone tries to cut Social Security, which apparently no one's going to do, and if anyone tries to cut Medicare, I'll stop them. I'll veto it. And look, I'm not going to allow them to be taken away. Not today, not tomorrow, not ever. But apparently it's not going to be a problem. Next month, when I offer my fiscal plan, I ask my Republican friends to lay down their plan as well. I really mean it. Let's sit down together and discuss our mutual plans together. Let's do that. I can tell you, the plan I'm going to show you is going to cut the deficit by another $2 trillion. And it won't.
Y'all hear that? He just said he wasn't going to cut the people's Medicare and Social Security and retirees, but yet, let's take that back one more time, y'all. Hold on.
And it won't cut a single bit of Medicare or Social Security. In fact, we're going to extend the Medicare Trust Fund at least 2 decades. I'm going to show you it's going to cut the deficit by another $2 trillion.
It's going to cut y'all hear that, the deficit by $2-3 million. Exactly. Because you took from Medicare, Social Security, and retirees on this overpayment, marriage, living condition bullshit that came out of nowhere within what? It was signed in effect immediately once you took office. Everything you said you wouldn't do, you did. And let's go.
And it won't cut a single bit of Medicare or Social Security. In fact, we're going to extend the Medicare Trust Fund at least 2 decades, because that's going to be the next argument. How do we keep it solvent, right? Well, we'll not raise tax on anyone making under 400 grand, but we'll pay for it the way we talked about tonight, by making sure that the wealthy and big corporations pay their fair share. Look.
Now ask yourself, ladies and gentlemen, people that's on Social Security and Medicare and retirees, retired people, some people on Social Security, disabled, and y'all know the rest. This man have not made the rich pay their fair share. He's been taken from Medicare and Social Security and retirees benefits, ladies and gentlemen. When you get your check this month, ask yourself, was it like that 5 years ago? This man's whole agenda was to screw the American people, and he just did that within 4 years.
Look, here's the deal.
We know the deal.
They aren't just taking advantage of the tax code. They're taking advantage of you, the American consumer. Mm-hmm. Here's my message to all of you out there. I have your back. We're already preventing Americans from receiving surprise medical bills, stopping $1 billion surprise bills per month so far. We're protecting seniors' life savings by cracking down on nursing homes that commit fraud, endanger patient safety, prescribe drugs that are not needed. Millions of Americans can now save thousands of dollars because they can finally get a hearing aid over the counter without a prescription. Look, capitalism.
Yeah, we got the hearing aid, all right.
Without competition is not capitalism. It's extortion.